Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about blind faith. Is your faith meant to be blind? Is Christianity like wishing on a star, or possibly a better leap of faith than believing in the flying spaghetti monster? Or is the Christian faith something rational and real? Jesus answers these questions in John chapter 14, beginning in verse 8. Philip told him, "Lord, show us the Father, and it is enough for us." Jesus said to him, "Have I been with you so long, and you still do not know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, 'Show us the Father'? Do you not believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words that I say to you, I do not speak on my own authority, but the Father who dwells in me does his works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me, or else believe on account of the works themselves." The disciples are upset. Jesus recently told them he is leaving, and where he is going, they cannot follow. At least, not yet. But he is going to prepare a place for them. They are confused. They don't know where he is going or the way to follow him. Then Jesus made the claim that he is the only way to God. No other religion, belief, or method will do. And now the disciples are upset. But Philip is looking for a compromise for his peace. He says, "Lord, show us the Father, and it is enough for us." And then Jesus makes another definitive statement. This time it's about his divinity. Jesus says, "Whoever has seen me has seen the Father." You see, many people deny the exclusive nature of salvation. They claim that there are many ways to God. But in verse 6, Jesus said, "No, that's the wrong answer. There is only one way to God, and that's through me." Now, for those who claim that Jesus is not God, he says, "Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. I am in the Father, and the Father is in me." Don't miss what he is saying. He is saying, when you look at me, you see God. When you see God, you're looking right at me. There is only one God, but in a plurality of persons. If Jesus wasn't God, his sacrifice on the cross would be just another human effort for religion. But God had to pay for the debt, our sin debt that no one could possibly repay. And then in verses 10 and 11, Jesus says, "Listen." He says, "See." The words are not on my own behalf. And if you aren't buying the words of God, he says, look at the evidence before you. Remember, John wrote this letter so that those who read it may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the promised Savior. When Jesus' cousin John the Baptist was in prison and was doubting Jesus, John sent his disciples for proof. Jesus told them, "The blind see, the lame walk, the deaf hear, and lepers are cleansed." People, they are hearing the good news. You see, belief in Jesus was never meant to be a leap of faith. This faith was never intended to be blind. Think about it. The Apostle Paul, the skeptic, he had reasons to believe. James, the half-brother of Jesus, he didn't believe that Jesus was the Messiah until he had reasons to believe. All the apostles had reasons to believe, and so do you. Is Jesus the way to God? Yes. Is Jesus God? Absolutely, without a doubt. These things were written so that you might believe.